Who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap the doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like you did all.
This is Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is the last stop for the Pelicans before returning to New Orleans.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys 4 times, and they've already dropped the first game. So this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
Well, I think the tendency a lot of times is to do something different the next time you see a team. But I just say keep playing to your strengths. That's really your best shot.
A willingness to put himself on the line. Ivy going directly into the heart of the defense.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness!
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Richelet will improve the attack.
Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here's Thompson. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Tenacious on the
power that baby down.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. That's showing you a lot of flash right there. Ivy will end up on an awful lot of highlight reels.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
So effective from the mid-range. Can't give Murray room to get that one off.
The wide open look for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Wolf. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. New Orleans making a switch here. Pelicans trailed by 8. Pass to Ivy. Outside, Kuminga. Richelet with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Durant's shot is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Wolf shot's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Rizachet. .137 left to play here in the first. Kuminga goes in.
That is elite acceleration by Kuminga. What an athlete.
Here's Thompson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Ivy up top. He has 6. Wolf grabs the miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Wolf. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wolf got 9 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Here's Kuminga. Will it go? And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets lead by 18. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The Pelicans making a switch here. So it's the Pelicans now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Back to Black. Over Shepherd. And too long on the shot. And here are the Rockets now. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the basket is good. Got him to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Pelicans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Outside for Lewis. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, Black grabs the board.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's De Silva. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Matkovic. With the clock winding down. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's Shepard missing.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And stolen by Ivy. To the paint. Here's Black. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Pelicans, guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's KD.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Fears. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant in the corner. Takes the three. Wolf. Great positioning on the putback.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the middle. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 points.
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
And then Durant with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. 25 points for KD. And so it's the Houston Rockets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside, Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Durant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And so, Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. There's a screen. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Risacher. Durant, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Risacher. Top of the key jumper, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Thompson. Off the left rim and out.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And it's Carter missing. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Şengün. Makes it off the glass.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
They grab their own miss. Carter. Outside for Murray. Now Risacher. He's got 6. Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 27 points.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Wide open. Buries the jump shot. And that's now 29 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
The shot's good from Carter.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Murray outside. No good on the triple.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
To the inside. Kuminga, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Stolen by Durant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Pass to Rizachet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's Houston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today.
The Pelicans, 37.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rockets on offense. The kick out to Porter. Here's Ivy. Rockets with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Porter looking it over. Bay pulls it in. Here's Spears. Offline from the high post. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pushing it up. Pierce's shot is off.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Shannon. Shoots the 3. And that one's good by Porter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Black in the post. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's...
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
You see the athleticism on plays like this. Spears really gets up for a guard.
And Porter, here we go.
And how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Back to Black. Over Shepherd. Black, no good. Pass to Shannon. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
This is Spears at his best, using that elusive speed of his to inflict damage on the drive.
Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here's Spears. The rebound by Steven Adams. And finished off by Porter.
is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Both teams making substitutions here. And here are the Pelicans. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
.136 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Risa Shea missing. That one drops for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
That's Denisi.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. He had a nice open look right there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Got that one up quick.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort.
Oh, wow.
Look out.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And Şengün is right there. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Jenkins can't get it to go. Here's Thompson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever...